Hey guys, welcome back to the Minecraft video, and for this video, Mark has invited us back to the forest, and I can really start to imagine what he wants us to do with these zombie pigmen. I don't know why there's such a variety, so we're going to have to be testing them out later. Wow, we've got giant zombies. I just got to see what's inside this chest. So he's left us another helmet in case we need one, and also a book. The book says, "Dear brothers, I went to Nether yesterday and..." What's that word say? Brawl? I think it meant brought back these new special species of pigmen. Find out what they do, please. Thanks, Mark. Yes, I will do so, Mark, because this looks pretty fun. We have the hungry zombie pigmen. We have the fishing zombie pigmen. We have the brutish zombie pigmen. And you can already guess that what that one is. We have the giant zombie pigmen. We have the vampire zombie pigmen. And also the plague zombie pigmen, which is actually in a bigger cage, and I can already start to wonder why. So let's start off with the hungry zombie pigmen. Now what this one will drop is rotten flesh, a gold nugget, and also an apple. So these are just random, so you won't get them all at the same time. You could get them all at the same time, you just never know. But this one is 130% speed. So, you know, there's no way you can run away from it. And it will take your items that are food, and even sometimes even weapons and armor, and use it itself. And that does include food, by the way. So any sort of food that you do have in your inventory, it will grab it and eat it for itself. And it's pretty, you know, ordinary attacks. I won't go into creative mode just yet. I will attack them all just later on, once I start getting rid of the giant one and also this fishing one, because this one is pretty intense also. The fishing zombie pigman, it will drop rotten flesh, a gold nugget, gold ingot, and also a cooked fish. These do spawn randomly, by the way, in the nether, so you got to be quite careful. And as you can already see, it's holding a fishing rod, so it will attract you towards it with that fishing rod, so you've got to be quite careful, to be honest. And it only has 90% speed, so it's 10% slower than normal zombie pigments. And once again, I think that's going to be the first one I attack, or maybe the giant zombie pigman. I've got to get rid of them in a sequence, because if not, I will be attacked by the arrows and then by the fishing rod, so I've got to be quite careful also. The Brutish zombie pigman, this one will drop a rotten flesh, a gold nugget, a flint, and also an iron ingot. And I was not supposed to do that. And as you can see, it's a baby one. So you do get adult ones, you do get baby ones of all these varieties except the giant one. And what this baby Brutish zombie pigman will do is that it will have 40 health, which you can kind of see already. And it hits through armor. So at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm wearing full iron. So that doesn't even matter when you're fighting this one. It will attack through it like a normal zombie pigman. We have the giant zombie pigman, and what this one will drop is not this one, is down here. Is 4 rotten flesh or a gold nugget. So that's pretty intense also. And you can already start to assume why it's 4, because it's like 4 times bigger than the rest. This one will double damage you. That's a basic, and that is the only thing it does. But you can already see how crazy it is, and I do not want to be hit by that one. Then we have the vampire zombie pigman. This one will drop rotten flesh, a gold nugget, and 2 gold ingots if you do get that rare drop. And what this one will do is that it has 120 speed, and you must attack it with a wooden sword. If not, your damages will be hit or reduced to 1. So using a wooden sword will increase that to the sword's hit. So that's the only danger with that pigman. So be quite careful with that. And then finally we have the plague zombie pigman, which I'll go and show you in just a second. It drops rotten flesh, gold nuggets, and the mushrooms. So be quite careful with this one. It is the scariest, and it will attack it in a minute, so you got to be quite prepared for this fight. So let's get ready for these later on. So starting off with attacking the giant zombie pigman. So let me get rid of this, and I will stand here so it doesn't escape. And I'm going to go into game mode 0 and get ready to attack. There we go. I'm being attacked by everything right now. There we go. And you can already see that it's double damaging me, and I'm going to get, you know, I knew that would happen from the fishman. So I'm now going to come back and attack the zombie fishing. Okay, so far I've died from just killing one. So you can already, you know, start to imagine how intense this fight's going to be. This one is the most dangerous one. You cannot run away from it. As far as you try and run, it will keep on catching you. So let's go on creative mode. Well, we're on creative mode at the minute. Let's go on survival mode. Wrong one. Game mode 0. Here we go. And it's drawing us near it. Let's walk away for a second. Let's run away, see what happens. And it's just a really strong one also, you know. These ones are really hard, and it's some kind of pig fest going on over here. So let's go back and let's try and attack the rest. So next up, let's attack the vampire zombie pigmen. And what has actually happened is whilst I died, 2 of them have despawned, and that's the plague one and the hungry one. So we'll have to get those in just a second. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go in game mode 0, and I'm going to eat a golden apple just for my safety. So here we go. As we attack it, as you notice, it's not really getting any attacks in with my iron sword. So I'm going to have to go and get my other sword out. So here we go. Let's get this ready. And there you go. The hits are now coming in. So that's the only thing with that one. And once you've perfected it, really just gotten a wooden sword, you're fine. So I'm going to now get another golden apple just in case I need one. There you go. I've got that all set. I'm going to go in for the Brutish zombie pigman, which if you don't remember, this one is 40 health and it can hit through armor. So this one you really do need the golden apples. Like, it's almost a requirement. It's quite hard to hit because it's a baby one also, and goodness me, its hits are really hard. It must have knockback effect on that sword. And the last hit, there we go. And let's now go and spawn the other 2 that we need, and then we'll come straight back. So I managed to spawn the plague zombie, and what this one will do will give you bad effects whilst you attack it. So let's go on game mode 0, and I'm going to eat my golden apple. And look what it's doing to me. We've got slowness, we've got weakness, and it's getting worse as we go along. We've got poison, we've got nausea, we've got... well, those are resistance, but you can see that it's getting really hard to fight this one. You can barely even see anything. So there we go. How long do these last for? Blindness for 5 seconds, and some of them only last for a few seconds, so it's not that bad to be honest. And there we go, we're back to normal. And now I've got to spawn the last one, which is the hungry one, and it's quite simple, and it will show you with some food in my inventory. So I've just managed to spawn one, and something really weird has happened. It spawned with 250 health. Like, this is the strongest hungry zombie pigman I've ever encountered. And the only way I can spawn these, by the way, is spawning like low. So what I've done is I've gone along spawning them until I've found the zombie pigman. And this one is going to be the hardest fight ever. So let's go on game mode 0, and let's get ready to fight it. So it's already taken my armor off, as you can see. It's taking my boots off. It's taking my chest off. It's really damaging me, and it's taking my food. So it's quite a hard fight, and I died. So you kind of get the idea now of these monsters, and they're quite hard. So I've now gone through them all, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this mod review. I am going to have to tell Mark these are really dangerous creatures, so do not get involved with them. So thanks guys for watching. If you have any questions, please post down below, and I'll see you all soon with another video. Peace out.